Hi, my name is Erin Olkowski, 222 East Avenue. So thank you guys for listening to us tonight. It's very helpful to have this type of forum. I think everybody's, let's just say, emotion is running high about the power plant from what we've seen. So, and one of the things that I wanted to mention, since a lot of the communication from the council has been that your hands are tied and you can't do anything. I feel like from the recent reversal that the governor did with the logo, the cooler and warmer, apparently this was part of the warmer plan, I'm not sure. I believe that social media and her constituents' opinions do matter to the governor. So I feel like if the town council came out, even as private citizens, I'm not sure what you guys are allowed to be able to do. Do you come out with a strong position against Invenergy and say Burrillville and your constituents do not want the power plant, the governor will have to listen. The board reports to the governor, right? They serve under her appointment. We have to let our voices be heard. We cannot just sit back idly and say we can't do anything. I've been to many meetings, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, thank God for YouTube, where there's a lot of finger pointing saying, I can't do anything, our hands are tied, I can't do anything. It's a federal problem, it's a state problem, it's a town problem, it's a Pasco problem. Guess what? It's a Rhode Island problem, it's a Massachusetts problem, it's a Connecticut problem. It's impacting everybody. It's impacting this whole region. And right now, Rhode Island is the 4th most energy efficient state in the country. That is something to be proud about. We're not always on the top of the list for many things. I mean, I love Rhode Island. I think Rhode Island's amazing, but we're not always at the top of the list for things like that. We're right now the 4th most energy efficient state in the country. So with this carbon emission, this load on our environment, we're talking about 3.6 million tons of carbon dioxide additional that is going to be spewed into the atmosphere. In addition, 52 known contaminants. That's just asking too much of our little town. I live with the Ocean State Power Plant basically in my backyard. I hear the compression stations, like every night. Do we need to have another power plant within 5 miles of the existing one? We already have the largest power plant in the state in Burrillville. Why do we need another one? It just defies comprehension. We're being asked to do too much. And another thing, in addition to leading the way in energy reform, I just want to harken back to one of our great generals from the Revolutionary War, Nathaniel Greene, who hailed from this great state of Rhode Island. He was lauded by General Washington, our first president, as being a tremendous leader. I think this is our time to step into this void of energy reform and follow the example of our president and the Prime Minister Trudeau, who committed to reducing carbon emissions in North America. And we need to say, we're going to lead the way. This little tiny state of Rhode Island can lead the way, and we can make a change. Woo! Woo! And another thing, I worked for about 20 years now, yes, I'm dating myself, in corporate America. And I'm used to reading marketing speak. It's called slideware. That's what marketers do. Slideware. It means nothing is behind the curtain. The emperor has no clothes. All of the Invenergy propaganda reads that way. You need to be able to read between the lines. You guys are a lot of really smart people up here. You wouldn't be here if you're not. I know that you can read between the lines and you can see in their proposal the double speak, the marketing speak. Take, for example, clean energy. What does that even mean? Since when is fossil fuel clean energy? It's not clean energy. It's like when I go to the grocery store and I want to buy chicken breast for my family. There's tons of chicken breast there, right? A lot of it's called natural chicken breast. What is natural chicken breast? It means nothing. Organic USDA, when it gets the stamp of approval, that actually means something. You can slap natural natural on anything. Any mom knows that. Any mom knows that. So it's the same thing. Just because Invenergy is calling it clean energy means absolutely nothing. It's not clean energy. It is fossil fuel energy. In the winter, they're going to be burning oil. Tons and tons of oil, tapping into our aquifer. There's just basically no benefit here to Burrillville that I can see. It's going to take all of the things that we love about Burrillville and our way of life. The reason why people move here from Johnston, from Cranston, I talk to people at my kids' gymnastics classes all the time about how they moved here to Burrillville for our wonderful quality of life. What am I, Dad, 4th or 5th generation Burrivillian? Literally. My parents live in my mother's grandmother's house. I'm born and bred here. And I moved back here with my husband, who's from upstate New York. I was like, you have to move to Burrillville. We have to move here to raise our family. I want my kids to grow up the same way that I did. Please stand up for us. Please look outside the box and think of ways that we can stand in the gap here for energy efficiency and for our quality of life here in Burrillville. We need you guys to do this. We need you guys to look outside the box, to think outside the box, think of some new solutions. That's all we ask.